and welcome to India's best-known companies. I'm Mini Menon. Today we profile a company that is really a company we've all grown up with, a company that has inspired many across the world, not just in India, and a company that is owned by 3.1 million proud farmers.
Few ads have said so much, and few companies have gone so far in connecting the farmer with the consumer in a seamless chain as Amul. Headquartered in what is now a bustling centre, Anand, the story of Amul and how a small cooperative of farmers created a revolution has been well chronicled, making Anand famous across the country. At the heart of Amul's success was the vision of two men, Tribhuvan Das Patel, the head of the local cooperative, and Dr. Varghese Kurian, the man credited with creating the dairy industry in India. And he landed in Anand thanks to a quirk of fate way back in 1949. It is said that all he wanted to do then was to get out of here, and while trying to do that, he probably spent hours lamenting about his fate here in this old ramshackle garage which he called home. A good place to start our journey into Amul and the beautiful story he scripted. So how did it all begin?
So in 1946, Amul was registered as a cooperative society, and they started with a very small creamery or dairy with primitive machinery. That time, in 1949, Dr. Kurian landed here in Anand, just by chance. So when he came here, because he could not get any place to stay.
So he actually stayed in his garage?
Yeah, because he was bachelor, non-vegetarian, Christian, and this place was just 7,000 or 8,000 population town. So somehow he could manage this garage. So he stayed here. So Amul or Dr. Kurian started from this garage.
The story of Amul and the man who helped create it, Varghese Kurian, has almost become part of modern Indian folklore thanks to this 1976 film, Manthan, directed by Shyam Benegal. While the film highlighted the story of Amul's origins, what makes Amul a success over 60 years on has been its ability to stay ahead in a fast-changing India. R.S. Sodhi, the present MD of Amul, has been with the company for 3 decades and has been closely associated with the transformation of Amul from a small dairy and milk processing company to a $2 billion revenue conglomerate that now has international aspirations. So what was Amul like then?
When I joined this company, it was collecting around 5 to 6 lakh liters of milk. Today we are collecting 140 lakh liters. Turnover was 120 crores. And this year we'll be clocking 12,000 crore. When I joined this company, I never dreamt this company will grow this much.
What do you think has worked for Amul?
I think it's a basic philosophy which Dr. Kurian and Tribhuvan Das Patel formed about 50 years back. That is, you have to ensure the maximized returns to the milk producer. One was that objective. And second objective is to make products with using the latest technology, but value for money products. So if you take care of both ends, and both ends we have masses, one side 3.1 million milk producers, and other side 1.2 billion consumer. So if you take care of interest both the sides, you will be always winner.
It is said that for every 1 rupee of revenue that you earn, 80 paisa goes back to the farmer. Okay. Now my question to you is that a lot of companies add costs as it goes along. But how do you ensure that kind of between the revenue and the farmer there's only a 20% margin in the value chain?
You see, basically in agricultural commodity, when you operate, you have to see the total processing and supply chain is involved. How to have very efficient supply chain. I give example of our any value-added product like butter or cheese. Our expenses are